What's going on, everybody out there on Facebook? What's going on, everybody out there on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else that you're listening to this from? You're listening to the Ultra Health Podcast. Super pumped, super excited to have you guys. Got a great podcast in store. You guys can watch live right here on Facebook. If you got any questions or you want to comment anything, you can throw that down in the comment section as well. So I'm super pumped up. We're about to get started here, and I hope everybody is having a phenomenal day today. I really do. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start recording, and you guys can comment or tell me where you're from. Make sure also, guys, if you're listening to this on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or anything else, that you like and share. If you do that, you're going to be entered to win. We're giving away a free trip to Cancun. All right. To Cancun. All you got to do is like and share, and you'll be entered to win that. And then you can also get more entries. So for every post that you like and share from Ultra Health or from my personal page, either way, you'll be given one entry. So it's unlimited amount of entries. We're going to go through there and find everybody that did, and then give them all one entry. And then you can get an additional entry when you show up here March the 1st, 4 through 7 p.m. for our grand opening. We're going to have free hot dogs, free hamburgers, and all sorts of other stuff going on, giving away free product, free samples. And you can come up here and get you some USDA certified organic hemp CBD topical and oil, and get educated on what it can do, the benefits for it, for your health, and everything else. So I definitely want you guys to come up here and check it out. We're located at 4500 Billy Williamson Drive, Suite 33, Macon, Georgia 31206. And if you need any product before then, you can also go ahead and send us a message, send me a message, or you can call 478-796-5518, or you can stop by. We'll be up here still setting up the store and everything else. So you can stop by and say hey and pick up any product that you may need. Let's see. All right. So with that being said, I'm about to jump in on this. Again, you can comment any questions you got wherever the comment box is. Make sure you like, share, and enjoy the show. Enjoy the podcast. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ultra Health Podcast with me, John Keene. I hope you're having a great day today. It's Motivational Monday. So if you've got a case of the Mondays, we're going to go ahead and knock that out right now. I got a great podcast in store for you guys. I think that you're really going to enjoy it. Let me first off start by saying, if nobody's told you today, I love you. I think you're awesome. I think you're incredible. I want you to go out there and do amazing things. And so I hope that you take what we talk about today and you use it to go out there and live your dreams and live in your passion. Before we get started, this is our all new podcast. So we do have sponsorships available. Let me tell you guys briefly about that. So if your family, business, or organization wants to sponsor the podcast, here's how that works. All right, we have a new program at Ultra Health Store that's called the Middle Georgia Veterans Relief Program. Middle Georgia Veterans Relief Program. And what that program is if your company or family or organization would like to donate, we will give the VA veterans with PTSD this awesome CBD oil at cost, free to them. All right, but your donation will cover the cost of it, and we will take that over there and give that away to them for free. And so if you would like to donate that, you'll get a shout out on each podcast. You'll also get your logo or your name put on our website page as well as our Facebook page. So if you'd like to donate for that, you can message us. You can go to our website at ultrahealth.store. And you can contact us through there. You can call 478-796-5518, and we'll be able to help you get started and really, really excited about this program and making a difference in veterans' lives right here in Middle Georgia, helping them with their PTSD and their anxiety and sleeplessness and everything else that would bring them relief. So super pumped, super stoked, super excited about that. Make sure you jump on that while the opportunity is still there and the slots are still available. With that being said, enjoy the show, and everybody have a phenomenal day, and take what's about to be said and use it to your advantage. All right, Facebook, Twitter, Insta. So we got segment 1 down on the podcast. Make sure you guys take advantage of that as well. The Middle Georgia Veterans Relief Program from ULTRAHealth store, where we will give veterans certified USDA organically sourced CBD oil to help with their PTSD and their anxiety and many of the other problems that they're facing. We're trying to bring them solutions, tell them thank you, and show them love all at the same time. And you have the incredible opportunity to be a part of that. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. All right. We need you guys to help with them, and we're willing to help on our end. So we need you guys to be willing to help on your end, and let's all do our part and make the community better. All right, segment 2. All right, guys. So welcome to the ULTRAHealth podcast with me, John Keene. It's Motivation Monday. It's Motivation Monday. So if you woke up with a case of the Mondays today, if you woke up with the, I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to go to work, I'm living for Saturday and Sunday mentality, then it's time to change that. It's time to shake that free. And it is time to go out and attack what you want to do. So I want to give you guys a couple practical points today to use for motivation. I want you to listen to what I'm going to say, because if you're really wanting to strive for success, if you're really wanting to get out there and get your piece of the pie, right? If you're motivated and focused today and ready to attack, all right, then these tips will make amazing improvements in your level of success and what you're getting done, and keeping you motivated and keeping you with the right mindset. So the first off is I want to talk about, are you keeping track of your accomplishments? Are you logging your milestones? And why is this important? Well, it's important that you log your milestones and you keep track of your accomplishments. And I do it by writing them down. I've got a journal that says, okay, I'm grateful. And in there, that's where I log mine. But you can write them on a piece of paper and put them in a jar if you want to, and make a arts and craft project out of this or whatever. But you need to log your accomplishments. You need to be able to look down and say, all right, this is what I've done. All right, this is what I've done. And that's going to be important, because you're going to have to set goals, right? You're going to have to set goals to achieve what it is that you want to achieve in life. And so when you accomplish these goals, you need to log that you did it, because I promise you're going to accomplish a lot of things. You're going to accomplish a lot of goals. But if you're not tracking it, if you're not logging it, then you're not going to be able to know exactly how far you've come. And with everyone else that's going to be telling you that, you're not doing good and negative and just tearing you down, you're going to be able to, or you're going to want to be able to go back and look at these accomplishments and know where you are and how far you've come for yourself. So keep some track of a progress report of this. And the other thing that I want to tell you that's based on that too is your goals. You need to set realistic goals. Now, what I mean by realistic, I don't mean that you can't have your big goal way up high, because I sure do mine. So I think that's important, to have your overall vision be very, very big, right? And be what you absolutely really want to achieve in this life. But you also need to have goals that you can accomplish frequently. That means goals that if you get out, not easy goals, but goals that if you get out and you bust your butt and you do what you got to do, then you're going to accomplish these goals. And that's going to give you these stepping stones, right? That's going to give you this ability, this concept of how you're climbing the ladder to your success. So it's very important, very important. I also think that when you're writing these down, or when you get done writing these down, you need to meditate and visualize on these goals. You need to allow these goals to enter you, enter your soul. You need to be able to see, feel, and touch the end result of these goals, and visualize yourself, how you would feel if you accomplished them, how you would feel if you were able to actually do what it is that you want to set out to do. And so all of that together, we'll just call that all goal related. All right, goal related, but definitely vital for you to get to where you want to be at in your life. On the next segment that we're about to talk about, we're going to talk about the fear of failure. All right, we're going to talk about the fear of failure and how that zaps your motivation and your desire to be able to really go after the things that are making you happy. All right, it's Motivational Monday right here on the Ultra Health podcast with me, John Keene. All right, we got Motivational Monday. The Ultra Health podcast is all about your mental, physical, and spiritual health. That's what it's about. That's what the podcast is about. It's Motivational Monday, or as I like to call it, Mindset Monday. So stay tuned and get ready for the next segment when we talk about the fear of failure. All right, Facebook, Insta, and Twitter. Segment 2 is down. Time for a water break. So yeah, guys, if you're watching this, man, if you're not setting goals, you need to sit down and do that. You need to make some goals. You need to keep track of when you accomplish those goals, and you need to make sure that you are continuously stretching yourself, but tracking. All right, how much you're accomplishing, because everybody's going to be telling you that you ain't doing nothing, or everybody's going to be telling you ain't accomplishing nothing. And if you're not keeping track of what you're doing, if you're not keeping a log of every achievement along the way, then it's easy for their influence and their opinion of you to start to seep in and take over your identity and slow you down. So you don't want to let that happen, for sure. Water break. All right, so segment 3. Welcome back to the Ultra Health podcast with me, John Keene. So we just talked about goal setting. We just talked about how to log and keep track of your goals. So I want to talk about something a little more personal. I want to talk about something about why most people, right, are not motivated today. All right, why most people are not super ready to go out and attack the day. They're not motivated, and they're not living in their passion either. And this is the number one killer of dreams. All right, this is if Dream had an assassin, all right, this would be Dream's assassin, because this is the number one killer of your dream and your vision for your life, and that's the fear of failure. That's worrying about whether or not you're going to make it or not, and what are people going to think? What are people going to say? What are people gonna say about me if I go for this and I don't make it? What are they gonna think if I go for this and I fail? All right, the fear of failure keeps us from achieving our true potential every single day. It's something that is almost cancerous to the mind and to the body, because you focus so much, right, on that you forget what it is that you want to do. You won't go after what it is that you want to do. You won't pursue what it is that you want to do. So the fear of failure plays a huge impact and a huge role, all right, huge role in your success. Listen, I tell people all the time, that you cannot give somebody the authority or the power to tell you what you can or can't be in this life. All right, life is too short. Life is too short for you to allow somebody else to dictate what you can or can't do. Never let them project their fears on you. Never. I don't care who they are, how close they are to you. People are, I've said this so many times, it's like beating a dead horse. People are either going to be the wind to your sail or the anchor to your ship, period. And if they're the anchor to your ship, if they're slowing you down, if they're dragging you backwards, if they're pulling you the wrong way and they're keeping you stagnant, then you got to cut them loose. I don't care how close they are to you. That doesn't mean you don't love them. That means you don't love them, but you can't give anyone the authority or the power to dictate what level of success you get to in life. All right. And what you really want to do in life to be successful. Life is short. Life is so short. So you have to choose to make it what you want it to be. You have to choose to go out there and get what's yours and not let somebody else that settled, all right, somebody else that gave up on their dreams, that doesn't want to see you succeed, tell you what you can or can't do. All right. I never listened to anybody. All right. That was one of my best and one of my worst qualities, but I never listened to anybody because I feel like I'm the only one that can control whether or not I can go do something, not somebody else. It's not somebody else that can tell you, oh, well, that's only a 1 in a million shot that you'll make it. But you know what? The 999,099 or whatever, right? Everybody but that 1 in a million chose not to go for it because it was only a 1 in a million shot. That's why it's a 1 in a million shot. Is because most people don't shoot for it. Most people aren't going for it. Most people are living in the 97% and they're okay with that. All right. So if you want more out of your life, if you want to be in the 3%, you got to take shots. You got to take risk. And guess what? You are going to fail. So you can go ahead and wipe that out of your mind right now. I've failed thousands of times. It's almost funny. But I fell in love with the process, right? I fell in love of being on the bottom and people looking at you and saying, nah, you can't do this. It's impossible, da, 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 da. And using that as motivation to execute. To me, if you want to win against somebody, if you want to prove a point to somebody, go out and execute in their face. Go out and make it happen. Go out and get yours. Don't waste your time thinking about what they say. Go out and focus on you and what you got to do to get to where you want to be at in life. And that's what's going to bring you to success. That's what's going to bring you to the level that you want to be at. Never, ever allow somebody to infiltrate your self-worth. That's why depression is so high, suicide is so high. And people hear me talk about this all the time, but it's because it's a problem. It's a problem, right? Everybody wants to chop somebody else down. Nobody wants to come out and build people up. Nobody wants to tell people that they're loved or that they're special or that they're valued. It's a knock other people down to lift myself up mentality now. And it's really sad and it's disheartening. But we're going to be different, right? We're going to be the change to that. We're going to be the light that comes into the world and says, you know what? I don't care who you are, where you come from. I don't care what anybody else has told you. You're loved. You're awesome. You're incredible, right? People told me all the time what I could or could not do. And it was mainly what I could not do. It was never really what I could do. And I failed at everything along the way. I failed at high school. Third year, I was the only freshman with a car. All right. I was the only freshman with a driver's license. All right. But third year freshman, all right, failure, business after business after business, failure, until that one hits. But when that one hits, all that grinding and all that digging and all that sacrifice, it becomes worth it. It becomes the beauty, right, of the success. So you have to be willing to take that. I tell people all the time, you can't have joy if you don't have the pain. You can't experience the true emotion of happiness and gratitude if you've never experienced pain and loss. It's impossible. It's not capable. You can't do it. So be grateful, and be willing to go out there and take the risk, and don't have a fear of failure. All right, guys, on Facebook, Twitter, and Insta. So we just got done with segment 3. So that's done. So we got one more segment to do, and then we'll be closing out the podcast. Man, everybody, make sure you're here March the 1st. All right, and take a pause for the calls. March the 1st. Make sure you're here. All right, at ULTRAHealth Store, 4500 Billy Williamson Driveway, Suite 33. Macon, Georgia, 31206 from 4 to 7 p.m. March the 1st. All right, we're going to have our grand opening, free hot dogs, free hamburgers, free trip to Cancun, free product samples. I mean, we're going to be doing it big out here. You definitely want to bring the family, come out here and get you some free grub and And yeah, we're going to be using the good meat too. All right. So we're going to have some good hamburgers and some good hot dogs out here for you guys to come out here and take part in. So you definitely want to make sure you're here for that and you take advantage of that because it's going to be such a great time out here. And you can come by and learn about CBD, the benefits to the body, and our USDA certified organic, all right, sourced hemp oil and topical cream that is THC free. So you definitely want to make sure that you come out here. There's nobody else that can educate you better than we can right here at Ultra Health as to exactly what this stuff is, how it works, what it does, and the benefits of it to you. We know every detail about the product from where it's sourced at, obviously, with it being USDA certified, organically sourced. We know where it's sourced at, how it's manufactured, and exactly what's in it, which is vital. All right. So ours is sodium benzate free, which means it doesn't have a chemical in it that a lot of things have that react negatively to medications and things like that. It's xylitol free. So it's safe for your pets. All right, which it does incredible things for animals as well. I use it for my 9-year-old boxer, Dixie, on her hip dysplasia. And it's water soluble. So everything else out there, the CBD oil, you're going to absorb 5%. You're going to waste 95%. Ours, you absorb 97% water soluble. So it leaves no oily residue, no nasty taste. I got berry lemon. I've got a topical so you can rub it on if you've got pain or arthritis or sciatica back pain, migraines. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. And you want to come out here and be a part of that and sample that and try that and learn about it and learn what an impact it can really make on your day-to-day health. It's incredible. Incredible. All right, segment 4. Here we go. All right, welcome back to the Ultra Health Podcast with me, John Keene. So we've talked about keeping track of your goals, making goals, logging those achievements. We've talked about the fear of failure and how you need to leverage the power of rejection when other people are telling you what you can and can't do, and use that, harness that to go out there and really achieve what it is that you want to do in your life. All right, and here's the other thing. So a back note to that is surround yourself with highly successful people. Put good people in your group. Highly successful people. Surround yourself. You can't hang out with broke-minded people and become successful. It's never going to happen. Never. So you need to surround yourself with people that think like you, that are visionary, that are motivational, and that have it together. That have it together. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want to surround yourself with. You want to be different. So if you want to be different, you need to hang out with different people. All right. Surround yourself with highly successful, motivated people, and never feel sorry for yourself either, because that is going to lead to that fear of failure. Never feel sorry for yourself. Always hold your head up. Always be proud of who you are. Own it. Own who you are. That's you, right? You came through all those trials and tribulations, all those cuts, bruises, and most of them nobody knows about but yourself. But never feel sorry. Never feel sorry. Be grateful that you went through every one of those situations, because that turns you into the beast that you are. It turns you into the person that you are. You've got to be grateful for that. You never see the bad days in a photo album, but those are the ones that get us from one happy snapshot to the next. And so you've got to own all of it. So never feel sorry for yourself, ever, 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 ever. All right. And you need to be looking for inspiration. If you're getting on your Facebook newsfeed and all you see is negativity, then you need to audit what you're seeing. You ain't got to unfriend them. They make this awesome thing called snooze. You need to snooze some people. It's time to put some people on snooze so that you can focus on yourself, so that you can grind out for you without the fear of what somebody else is going to say, that you've got a network of good people around you, that you have people that are supportive, that you have people that love you, that care about your success and want you to succeed on your terms. All right. That's absolutely crucial. Absolutely crucial. So you want to make sure that you've got that. You want to make sure that you are positioning yourself in a winning scenario, in a winning situation. You don't You don't want to position yourself to lose. And so if you will put, they say that the law of averages says that you're going to become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. All right. That's what they say, that you're going to become the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And that's who you're going to emulate and be like. And we know that the law of attraction is real, right? We know that like attracts like. So if you're hanging out and submersing yourself with broke-minded people, if that's what you're doing, then you're not going to have a level of success that you're looking for. But if you're hanging out with people that are successful, that are above your level, right, above your way of thinking, they're actually doing things above what you're doing in that level in that moment. If you're always taking that step forward, if you're always reaching for that step up, what you're going to find is you're going to find you're going to be able to get to that success. You're going to find that you're going to be able to get to that level that you really want to be at. All right. And that's just absolutely important, vital, and it's crucial. So, you lay with dogs, you wind up with flu in some scenario, in some situations. That's totally accurate. Totally accurate. And what you're going to find out too is that those people that you thought that you were friends with, when you were in and doing things and not focus on success and on yourself, then they're going to love you. They're going to want you around. When you're doing bad, they want you around. When you're not successful, when you're not doing well, people want you around. And then as soon as you start doing well, as soon as you start gaining a level of success, then people all of a sudden don't want to be around no more. Right? All of a sudden, the friends that you thought were friends, they're not friends because they're not there no more. They're not around. They're not rooting you on and cheering for you. But if you're making mistakes and you're doing the wrong thing and you're having fun with them and you're not headed to success, then yeah, they want you there. They want you around. They want you around. Misery loves company. Misery loves company, and somebody else just giving up on their ideas and their dreams and their visions, theirs. It just doesn't work that way. So surround yourself and never ever educate themselves. A lot of people never ever put that work in and really, really, really try to get to where they want to be. They just give up. And you're not lazy.